Hey yo, what's up, you guys? So, I'm gonna start off with saying one, there might be a video tomorrow because it is May the 4th, and I do want to talk about the last season of the Clone Wars because tomorrow's the last episode. So, in case like in case for whatever reason the video uploads late tomorrow, in case I do it at a late time, and maybe some of you don't see it, just May the 4th be with you. Actually, I plan to do a video uh tomorrow because it is May the 4th. Unfortunately, I'm not at my dad's to where I have my Star Wars figures, but I do have a Star Wars book here, which is a book that I haven't even finished yet, and I need to because, yeah. But today, I'm finally doing a review that I haven't done, that I should have done a long time ago, but the reason why is because I never found his accessory until recently. Now, keep in mind, this figure I got back when I was still on my trip in Washington, and it was the and it and I plan to review it, but as you saw when I reviewed my Nightcrawler figure, I was having issues with my phone, and so there was that. Luckily, I haven't had any recent issues from that, and I've even tried to limit my space down because even the Snapchat that I have, it's now on my tablet. So yeah, I mean this is not really relevant to this video, other than this is why I can still upload and stuff. So today we will finally be reviewing, not really a long-rated review, but the DC Essentials Joker. Now, so we'll go over the box. This is the standard packaging for DC Essentials. It's got purple for the Joker. This is DC Essentials, the Joker. DC Collectibles, and it says number 11, so I'm guessing that's number 11. It's like the 11th figure. Got pictures of all the figures that came out in this wave, which was Nightwing, Batgirl, Harley Quinn, and Joker, which you have seen two other figures from this wave. I am not going to get Harley Quinn because there is the DC McFarlane multiverse Harley Quinn that is somewhat better to me. I'm not a huge fan of Harley Quinn, but I still want to get her. So, and then on the side there's a picture of the figure. On the back there's another picture of the figure. It does have somewhat of a bio. It's got some of these figures. Yeah. So there's a small little read up there. The rest of it is more like about the actual figure itself. So I just kind of go on the character, and there's only like a sentence of it. For a guy who calls himself a clown, the Joker certainly has more style than your typical carnival jester. That's literally it. That's all I'm gonna read. So I'm gonna say this real quick. So in case you're wondering where this Nightwing figure went, I can actually show you real quick. I'll show you this real quick. I don't know. He's right there, and as you can tell by the Titans comic there, this is where the Titans are gonna be, as not the McFarlane, but the Mattel multiverse had done a kind of a Titans wave. So I'm gonna put as much Titans as I can in here. I know there'll be a little out of scale, but honestly, I think I can do this. And I plan to use the flight stand that comes with the McFarlane Superman as a flight stand for like Starfire or something. So you could also look at it as if you're talking about relationships, the Nightwing and my Bat family is going to be with Batgirl, and the Nightwing and Titan is going to be with my Starfire. I'm more of a Batgirl fan when it comes to his relationship, but that is not what we're talking about here today. I guess I could mention real quick, I probably will do Rescue soon because I need to, and I need to do reviews, considering that this is the video that you've seen for 3 weeks. So here is he's probably my favorite Batman villain. I'd say it's between him and the Riddler, honestly, but there is the purple and orange suited, and I guess kind of turquoise-ish Joker. So let's take a look at his one accessory that I found because I think my mom had to pick some stuff up from vacuuming, and then she said that she found this. So, I mean, it's not too special. It's just a purple cane with some gold. This is supposed to be kind of where he's supposed to hold it, is right here. Then there's the green on top, and it's got kind of a Joker face. can't really see it. I mean, it's not really too there. But where you're what I do is, okay, this is the right hand. In case you're wondering, whenever it comes to characters, unless they are left-handed in like canon, I usually put it in the right hand because I'm right hand dominant. So, but yeah, he's kind of supposed to hold it there. He sometimes can hold it somewhat decently, but it is still pretty loose. You know, like, I mean, the face is probably the only thing that stops it from falling out of his hands. But if you go this way, yeah, it's gonna fall out. So I try to go with two hands. So go one hand and then I go to the other, and that's kind of how he's positioned. I will say real quick, for the DC Essentials line, I did say that I wouldn't be doing much reviews from them anymore because McFarlane has some awesome DC figures, and they have a lot more characters that I'm interested in, and there's obvious problems with the DC Essentials line. I don't really mind those problems because they don't bother me too much, but I do know that there are problems. They're great figures. I just want to say that. Oh wait, I did forget to show. There is a J on the top of the box. And I do plan to get the Catwoman, Green Lantern, and Sinestro. I still plan to get those figures. Flash, I'm waiting on because there's a supposed rumor that they're gonna make a Flash from the McFarlane line. Wonder Woman, I'm waiting on because they made a Wonder Woman figure for the movie from McFarlane. And I'm just kind of debating on like Aquaman and Shazam. I might get the Shazam and Black Adam 2-pack because those figures are actually pretty decent. But for the rest of the review, I'm gonna have this out of his hands because it's just better. Just better, and so that way it doesn't fall out. So here is Joker. So I guess like bottom of his his pants have, they have wrinkles, which is nice. Got lines that go up. His boots are nice. It's got like two different shades of purple. It got a little bit lighter and then darker down here. It's got sculpted laces and all that. I'll go over the back real quick. It got this little thing here for this type of dress. Not dress, but you know what I mean. It's got orange on the back here. I'm not sure if you're able to take this off. No, you're not, because there's actually holes that are actually attached there. I'm guessing they're glued. He has a green shirt under a orange kind of vest thing, and it's all sculpted with wrinkles and buttons, and he's got a purple sculpted tie. Then, of course, he's got the white neck and face with the gums I just noticed are kind of weird. You don't see them from like certain angles, but like I don't know if they're supposed to be gums or if they're supposed to be like a part of his lipstick, but it kind of went onto his teeth. He's got the big old smile with the red lipstick, green eyebrows, green hair with some black wash to it. So, and how could I forget the flower that spits out poison? Am I right? So, yeah. Oh, and he has obviously a black sculpted belt. So, I think he'll look great next to like, the Batman Who Laughs and Harley Quinn. So, he's a very good figure. The only thing I would say is problem with this figure, as with some DC Essentials, mostly the male ones because the female ones have different ankles, but the male ones usually have these balls, and that seems to be the same for this Joker figure. So luckily enough, I found sometimes a way to have him standing normally. But where I also have him standing, I'm able to make him look like he's standing on his own, even though he's right against this wall of books. So I know I'm kind of a bit cheating there. I know. But, hey, what are you going to do? So as for the head, he would be able to look up. He would be able to look down, which he kind of can. But I don't. And I'll show you why. Because for whatever reason, this has been really tight. And even that I should not have done. To the point of this is like really badly worn out. So luckily, if this guy breaks, I am able to get a new Joker from the McFarlane line, but I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. He does have a bit of tilt, but just keep that in mind. And also, it shaves. Like, there's orange paint that's coming out of the hole there. Even there's scuff marks all over here. There's no white there anymore. But obviously, if you have the head on, you're not going to see that. So, his arms go out that much. They go down that much. They go all the way around. He's got a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. He's got a hinge at the wrist and a swivel. I don't think any of them have up and down. No, just in and out. He's got a tight ab crunch. He can move forward that much. Move back that much. His legs kick out all the way. They go forward that much. Back that much. Got an upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. His ankles kind of move down, kind of move up, move side to side, and he doesn't really have that ankle pivot. But yeah, so I guess I could get some comparisons. So let me get those real quick. Here is the comparison time. So I'll get him in a somewhat normal stance. I mean, we are on. I don't know how well it's going to work. He's going to fall. Oh, actually, no, that works. I don't know how close you'll be able to see this. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to put the cane in his hand real quick. And yeah, so this is how we're going to do the size comparisons. I know I could do this differently, but I'm lazy. It's quarantine time, you know? Can't, you know? So first off, we're going to go off with my favorite DC Essentials. Well, actually, favorite or second favorite, because the other, well, that didn't last long. So, come on. It's probably because it's on the bed. Shh. That's my cat. I'm sorry. Here he is next to Nightwing. So there's that size comparison. Oh boy, this is not going to go well because he can stand. He's able to stand on here. Well, he was able to stand on here. Shush, Fred. No. Come on. I do apologize for that. That is my cat. I mean, in case you wondered, I did not do anything to him. In case you're thinking that, please don't fall. And then to another person, or to a person that he's traumatized and has actually killed. Here's Red Hood. So I'm sure you can get him in pretty decent, you know, pretty dark poses. But yeah, so there he is next to Jason. Please, if I put you back on the shelf later and you fall down, well, that's gonna be a pain. But and then to one person, this is not a DC Essentials, but I should have. It would be incorrect for me not to do this review. I'm just gonna hold them. Here is the McFarlane Multiverse Batman. So there you go. They size up pretty well since they are on the same scale. I was gonna do Batgirl as kind of another person that he traumatized, but I'm kind of lazy. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit like, subscribe. Marvel Legends Rescue should be next. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Also, hopefully you'll see a video from me tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.